Well, here with the old JS2. Now, I don't have the 11-inch cowl version, okay? We've got a little snow here still. I've got the 9-inch cowl, but you know, you can use this on a salt beach too, and you can use that 11-inch cowl. Anyway, this video here, I'm not going to even really turn this detector on, but hunting a wet salt beach, you know, this machine here is a little unique. It's got a beach program, a beach sensitive program, and it's got a dive program. And the beach sensitive program is probably going to be your deepest mode on a wet salt beach for a gold ring, okay? Versus a dive program, and even versus the beach program because of the frequency used. So, this machine, you can be sweeping it on a salt beach and you can get a target in beach sensitive and it won't give an ID. And you're like, wonder what I got down there in the sand. You could toggle this machine to the dive program, for example, and what happens if the signal gets stronger? Well, that would suggest it's probably not a gold ring. It's probably a high conductor. Even the beach program might give a stronger signal on it because it's running lower frequency, okay? So what I suggest these DS2 users, what y'all need to do is get you one of each of these right here, a clad dime, a nickel, and a quarter. Go to a wet salt beach, start burying them at various depths in the wet salt sand. Set your machine up for stability like you would hunt with it, which from what I'm seeing, the settings are pretty consistent across the board. And start burying these at different depths and go to these different programs and watch what happens on this nickel especially. Okay, watch what happens, the beach sensitive program on it, watch what happens with the dive program as it starts getting deeper, okay? And watch what happens in that dive program as this quarter gets deeper versus what happens in beach sensitive. So between those three modes, probably dive, you can probably just use the dive program if you wanted to. Just toggle to the dive program on a target you're using. No, you're out there sweeping around beach sensitive. You get a target and a meter, no ID, you go to dive program. Well, if it gets stronger, the signal gets stronger. Well, if you're not wanting to dig a clad, now you would be passing up some possible silver jewelry, even a silver coin. But you could probably walk on that target, okay, and let somebody come behind you and waste their time digging it. It takes a lot of time, long time to dig a 10, 11, 12-inch deep clad coin out of wet salt sand. You know, you could be 10 yards farther down the beach a sweeping and be on a gold ring and be a digging it. So that's just some strategy to use with this machine, okay, since it does have these three modes for the beach and they are functional in the wet salt sand, okay? See, no other machine is like this. You don't get the, you don't get the different response to the different conductive level targets when you switch modes, okay? I just thought I would share this.